Meredith.
They did make him work a little bit in that seventh inning. If that goes a little smoother in the seventh or quicker, do you put him back out there in the eighth?
Maybe, because I was kind of toying with it when he got to the Wilson. The bat got kind of long on him. He worked hard. I kind of, as that at bat got deeper, I made my decision that regardless, Naylor was going to be his last hitter. Maybe had it been, super clean, maybe.
And then Williams ultimately got the save, but did make it a little bit interesting there in that ninth inning. What was your impression of what he was doing tonight?
I liked his mix. I liked his pitch decisions. I thought Santana had a great at bat against him because I thought Devin really executed a lot within that at bat too. He's able to spoil some heaters, just kind of touch some of his good changeups down to extend the at bat before he's able to put one in the gap, and then Schneemann beats him in the hole. But I thought he threw the ball pretty well, but they took some tough at bats against him.
Gary.
You mentioned Carlos being able to get guys out in multiple ways now. In the past, he's spoken with pride about his fastball and kind of his refusal to stop throwing it. Do you get the sense he's taking pride in being able to get guys out in so many different ways right now?
Yeah, I think he's just really grown at the craft of pitching over the last few years. And, you're seeing a real polished, experienced guy now that, is obviously really talented too. So I do. I think he takes pride in knowing that I got a lot of different ways to go about this to beat you on any given night. And he keeps showing that.
Tyler.
When you guys got Jazz last year, how exciting was it to know that you could have a guy who at his best could impact the team in so many ways? And did you see that right away?
Yes. Because last year too, we weren't, the most athletic group at times. And he really was a shot in the arm with that one. But if you recall, it was kind of a time of the season where we were scuffling a little bit, and he came in and had an immediate impact. We went to Boston, I think, and won 3 out of 4, went down and swept Philly, and he was kind of right in the middle of all that and kind of helped us right the ship as we hit a little lull in the season. So he was immediate impact for us.
Max.
How would you assess DJ's defense overall since coming back from the IL, and how tough of a play is that, the one that he almost got to, the RBI single?
Yeah, I think he was there. I think he got to where it would look like a little bit of an in-between hop to me, so it kind of hopped over him. So he probably didn't get to the exact spot he wanted to make it like that short hop or long hop play. He's been really steady there. And that one just kind of, that's usually even a play that he makes a lot, but it was that in-between hop that just kind of hopped over him a little bit.
Clap to the right.
And just losing Weaver like that all of a sudden, Devin was doing so well in the 8th inning. Can you talk about your confidence in him and his readiness to just step right back in?
Yeah, a ton. He's been throwing the ball really well, really for the better part of a month, and I don't expect that to change now with the role changing a little bit. Again, this is a guy that's the role he is in tonight is what he knows, So I think he's got a lot of confidence going, and even though they got a run off him tonight, I thought his confidence and his conviction on pitches held throughout the outing.
Joel.
Just considering Weaver's first day out, Williams back, and he hasn't exactly won over this crowd. Is there a feeling on June 3rd, a different kind of exhale, like he got out of it?
Definitely felt good because they pressured us there, on a night when, both pitchers, I thought Bybee threw the ball really well, tied there late and to get those 2 runs to push it across. Leiter holds them down. It's like, man, let's finish this clean pitching performance off. Again, I don't know about more of an exhale. It's always nice when you win a low-scoring game like that where Ty runs on base at the end. I would say it's a long year. So, we forget things sometimes that happened a few weeks ago when we're down the road even further. The reality is, I think he's in a really good place, and I think throwing the ball the way that'll allow him to excel in the role.